So in Black Ops 6 Zombies on the new Citadel map, there are elemental swords you can get your hands on. We have already covered the fire and the light sword. In this video we are covering the lightning sword. And in order to get your hands on this, your very first step is to make it to the outside of the castle. And then you're going to get enough points to open up this door so that we can get onto the main wall. So when this door is open, we're going to go onto the castle walls and we're going to interact with this cannon. We need to hold down the crank to rotate the cannon all the way around until it stops by itself. And then once it has stopped, we are going to go around to the back of the cannon and fire it to open up the castle door. And with this sword, make sure that you either have a shock charge, and if you're not a high enough level, then you're going to have to save your salvage in order to get dead wire on your gun, because that is required for one of the steps of this sword. And then what we're going to do is come into the castle and open up this door on the left-hand side. Follow this all the way through. And we're going to just basically carry on with the objective. We're going to come into the undercroft. And then when we get through this door here, inside this room there's going to be a crate. And what we're going to do, there's going to be a monster sort of thing that spawns out of here. So shoot the locks. And then basically just shoot him in the face, and it's going to deal like crits, but be careful because this guy is rather quick. However, he is quite weak too. So just keep shooting at him. And then once you get him killed, he's going to drop a crystal. And once we pick up the crystal, we put it into the container where the monster came from, and that is going to unlock Pack-a-Punch. And now what we're going to do is just survive until round 10 when a special zombie comes in that we need to kill. You can save up your points to Pack-a-Punch and everything like that. So when we get to round 10, what we are doing, providing you don't get a special round like this, is we're looking for a zombie that's got a bucket on his head. So I'll show you when we find the zombie. So even if it is a special round, you're still going to get the zombie because he's right here. And we want to kill him because he's going to drop a part called the stamp. So, if we kill some more of this vermin off and we go and grab the part that he dropped, you'll see it on the stairs here. And once we have this, we're going to open up the door on the right-hand side inside the castle. And when we open up this door, it's going to lead us into the entrance hall. And when we are in here, the first statue on the left, the one that's got the deer on the front of it, we're going to interact with it and we're going to take this sword. And then now that we have this sword, we're going to move on to the next step. And this is where you need either the shock charge or the dead wire, like mod enhancement, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do, the very first thing, because we've got to grab 3 lightning rods, is we are going to come down to here. So you'll see down here, there is dead shot, but there's a lightning rod here that we can grab. So interact with that, and that is number 1. Then we're going to switch to the other side of the castle. So we go back through, and this is where you're going to need dead wire or a shock charge. So because I've got shock charges, there's going to be a panel on the wall. So you'll see that electrical panel. So if I line up a shock charge, chuck it at the panel, that's going to shoot the second lightning rod down. And then once we have that, we're going to go back into the room where Pack-a-Punch is. And when you get to the Pack-a-Punch room, if you open up the door on the other side, you're going to go through to like this prison cell area. And what you want to do is find Craft's cell, which is at the back of the room. Make sure you have the sword in your hand, the plain one, and then talk to him. And there is a chance that a lightning rod can just spawn on the floor, exactly where I found it. You'll see in the video. If not, what you can do is go back through to the Pack-a-Punch room and start surviving rounds. And basically, if you haven't found the lightning rod outside Craft's cell or something like that, then surviving rounds is going to give you the opportunity to kill an armored zombie. I believe it's armored zombies only. And one of them may have a lightning rod sticking out of like its chest. So when you kill it, it's going to drop it. You can pick up the lightning rod, then we move on to the next step. Then what you want to do when you have all 3 lightning rods is you want to come to this vase on the castle wall and interact with it. You're going to put all 3 of them in, and then it's going to spawn this like vortex sort of thing, like this massive like windstorm. And what we're going to do is kill zombies with the sword until it starts glowing with lightning. And when that happens, you need to be as quick as you can. You're going to interact with the vase, and you're going to do it 3 times. And once you've done it on the 3rd time, you'll see it's got lightning, so we attack it, get rid of the lightning, and then we do it 2 more times. So just keep killing zombies until it starts glowing. The higher the round, the harder this gets. So you need to try and, well, I mean, there's luck in the part in most cases with getting the third lightning rod. So we've done that twice. So it's going to keep going around. Be very, very careful. This can get quite hectic. And it can get very hectic to the point where you die. And I'm also taking electrocution damage. So I'm going to self-revive, grab that nuke, and hopefully that's it. We go over, and that's it, done 3 times. So what's going to happen now is the storm's going to clear up. We go over, we interact with the vase when I can. And then after we interact with it, it is going to upgrade. We go and grab it back. Any moment now, there we go. And once we grab it back, that is the lightning sword obtained. So that's exactly how you can get your hands on the lightning sword or the stag sword in the new Citadel map in Black Ops 6 Zombies. And what we are going to do is leave that video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. Thank you for watching.